1, 2, 3, 4.
Is this us?
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mudblood podcast. How are you, Pat? Oh, you're very hyper today. What the fuck? What's got into you today?
I'm a wee Ukrainian here. I'm going against a wee fucking invader here.
Why am I Russian? I wouldn't be Russian.
You would be Russian.
I wouldn't be Russian.
You are.
Why would I be? Do I look
Because
Russian?
they're spastics.
Oh, it's awful. You look like we Hezbollah, mate. You'd be the Russian.
I'd be a Russian.
You would.
But the Ukrainians are Russian anyway.
Well, that's kind of why the war's going on. That's a whole big argument.
Listen, can I just put it out there? Are you Ukrainian? Is your balls really hairy?
Yeah.
Do you want to flash your bollocks at the end of this conflict at the Russians from across the border?
Yeah.
Do you want to show your wife that's fucked off to Poland for a week
Yeah.
what it's like that you've got the biggest balls in the whole of fucking Ukraine?
And what do they do if that's the case? How do you do that?
If that's the case, go on till Manscaped and hit Mudblood 20 and show them Russians your big, shiny, clean shaven balls. And show them Russians what fucking Ukrainians are.
Yeah.
No point hiding them behind a big forest of fucking smelly pubes. Get them cut, get them out, flash them over the border.
And you're fighting a war, you're going to get sweaty, you're going to get smelly.
Huh?
Your balls are going to be stinking.
Yeah.
That's where you use the ball toner. You use the ball deodorant.
Ball deodorant, ball toner. It's all in the package, lads. Very, very lightweight. Able to stick it in the rucksack with all your ammunition, with all your stuff you have. Get the balls shaved while you're out there. That show the Russians we haven't got hairy balls, no hairs in us.
So it's
Get
Mudblood 20
Mudblood
on
20
Manscaped.
and let them know. And we'll support. And send us a pictures of your balls on the border.
Yeah.
Where
And
the
we'll
boys
share them.
foot. We'll
Show us your balls. Manscaped.
Show us your balls.
That is the most shameless promotion tactic we've ever done. There's a world war kicking off and we're being like, do you have hairy balls, guys?
Once the nukes start going, like, there's so many puns I can do for Manscaped. Once the nukes go, do you want your balls to be nice and shiny for the nukes landing?
Yeah. I know. Lockdown will seem like a fucking dream when the nukes land.
Why didn't he fucking go during lockdown? That's annoying. Out of everything, if you want to invade somewhere, do it during lockdown.
Aye.
Everybody's in their house already. Everybody's up to their fucking necks. The fucking country's panicking. No, just wait until lockdown.
Yeah.
Let everybody out. Maybe he wanted a third egg. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I want to fight him. I want to fight him.
You want to fight Putin?
Me and Putin, third egg.
I
On
do
the fuck.
Putin to take you, mate.
Maybe, but I still want to fight him.
ex-KGBs.
No,
like Black
probably.
Belt,
I don't give a fuck. I want to fight him. He's just a cunt.
I'd love to look him in that camera and call him out.
Vladimir Putin. What the fuck? I'm Connor Burns in the bollocks of this. Vladimir Putin, fucking pancake face, rubber nose, cunt face. I'll fucking knock your bollocks in. Fuck him. No, he's a wee cunt.
I know, it's fucking... I just don't watch the news because it freaks me out that much. I'm
You
like,
can't
don't
watch
give
the
a
news.
fuck. Yeah.
It's fucking depressing.
Yeah.
But it's also fucking depressing. Like, they're not... What depressed me last night was watching Match at Day and watching all these things. And it's fucking great that people supporting fucking Ukraine and whatever,
Yeah.
right? I'm not saying that. Fucking, they're getting attacked by Russia. Russians are being aggressors and fucking fighting. I hate war.
Yeah.
There's fucking war in Palestine. There's war in fucking Yemen. There's war in fucking,
Yeah.
Syria still. But nobody gives a fuck. Say fuck all.
Yeah. Yeah, no one does because it's not near us.
No, but...
Al Jazeera never had trouble conflict.
No, but my fucking problem with this
uncovered.
is they're getting everybody to fucking support Ukraine flags up.
Aye.
Some cunt from fucking Beachmount or fucking Tullycarnet putting a fucking Ukrainian flag on their Facebook is not going to stop Vladimir Putin from fucking attacking.
I love people protesting outside City Hall in Belfast. You're like, they're firing missiles at him. He doesn't give a fuck if you have a sign. Do you know what I mean?
Go and fucking join them.
Yeah.
There's a fucking thing. There's an application you can put Gold Hill Ukrainian fucking embassy and fucking apply. They'll bring you over and give you whatever gear you
If
want.
conscription comes in, will you go or do you get out of it because you're good?
Well, who would conscript me? Ireland's neutral.
For now, do you know what I mean? They might not be. They have been, but they might not be.
Well, if I get conscripted in Ireland, I'll fucking go and fight.
Yeah. I'll never be there. I'll be waving all you cunts off. I'll be doing all the gigs now, fuckers.
Do you know what I'll do? Do you ever see the thing in war movies
Me and Jordy at every
when
gig.
it plays that
Fortunate Son.
Remember you done it? You played it on the thing. You and Shane on the. I'm gonna strap you to the front of the big. I'm gonna strap you to the big front of our tank, and I'm in. And you'll be on the front like a mascot. I'd be blasting it like fuck. Me and Connor Burns would be fucking sitting behind the big guns ready to go.
That's how you know they're in trouble when you've got me and Burnsy on the front line. Like,
you're the mascot on the fucking thing.
It's like Germany in
Snorting like a pig.
It'd be like Germany towards the end of the war where they were like, oh, you're 12 years old, you can fire a fucking gun, wee man, off you go.
Fuck. But, I mean, I seen Ukrainian soldiers last night kicking Indians. Do you know what I mean? They're not gonna. There's 150 million people in fucking India supporting Ukraine right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna watch that tonight and go, how on the fuck?
Was that the border fucking conflict
They were
that happened a while
kicking the
ago?
Indian students. Do you know what I mean? It's.
What I love the Ukrainians did, they turned off all the road signs so Russians couldn't find it and changed it with the words, go fuck yourself. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's brilliant. There's some Russians sitting with fucking Google Maps on going, I know where I'm going. We have not used street signs since fucking 1970 fucking 2, you fucking cunts. You know what I mean?
It's funny though. Isn't the president of Ukraine? I didn't realise this until the other day. He used to be a comedian.
Well, I knew he was an actor.
He was a comedian in Ukraine.
Someone says he was a drug dealer too. The way you see this stuff,
is this one of your patty facts?
Patty fact. Patty fact. Here's a patty fact for you. Barnabas just fucking shared it today. I was sitting telling, I think it was on this. My dad doesn't walk through the city centre because stuff falling off roofs. Kieran was telling me about getting his haircut in a place nice as that building's falling apart. Barnabas shared it. Castle Street's closed today because the building is falling apart that I fucking said.
Fuck, there you go.
Patty fact.
There we go, true.
Barnabas today sharing it. Building has decided I'm too tired and is going to fucking collapse. Paddy fucking called it on Kieran Bartlett.
Your dad out the news and he was like, fucking
on Kieran Bartlett's show, I called this and told him, I see that there, fucking blah blah blah. And there it is, fucking down. Ready to go. Look.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus. And
your
dad was right?
100%. Paddy fact. Paddy fact. But no, that does my balls in because Palestine's been getting blasted to bollocks. And the Yanks and the fucking thing all go, well,
I mean, the Yanks have been funding it.
Exactly. But when fucking Vladimir comes, who has fucking. Somebody says, what way would you sort it out, Paddy? I'd get the President of America, the President of England, the President
of England.
The President of fucking. Who is the President of England? The Queen?
Doesn't exist.
There is no President.
There's no
Prime Minister.
Yeah, Prime Minister.
Prime Minister and the Queen. Get them all. Put them on the border. Joe Biden. Fucking your man, the comedian from fucking Ukraine.
Zelensky.
Get fucking Putin. Put him on it. Your man from Belarus. Get him down too because he fucking put his tuppence worth in. And get them all there and go, right, get your cocks out here. Come on. Come on.
Cock's out.
Get the
cock. Queen, get your cock out.
Well, she would win because she has the biggest cock.
Aye.
She'd get her Andrew out. She's the biggest dick, right? Do you know what I mean?
I think Putin would get his dick out, no sweat.
I would.
He'd have his dick out before you asked him.
I reckon he would take his dick out and it'd be the shape of a fucking AK-47. Wouldn't it? Or be painted the colour of a fucking nuke.
Yeah. Biden's would be out
big,
just
big red star tattooed on the side of it.
Look, who was the Russian leader had the big fucking birthmark on it?
Gorbachev.
It's that in Putin's dick.
Aye, Gorbachev. But he had the map of Russia on us. That's what that was, wasn't it?
No, it was just a big gross birthmark.
But it looked like a map of
It
Russia.
did look like it, but it was just a big fucking stinking. It's actually, even when you watch historical interviews,
is Gorbachev dead, or
I think
is he in a glass case, or
no? That's Lenin's in the glass case, isn't he?
John?
Yeah, John. Famous Russian leader, John Lennon.
Imagine all the Russians.
It is. I've stopped watching the news now though,
because you can't. It's full of balls.
Because after COVID though, I was like, these cunts will blow everything out of proportion now. I can't watch it.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Bollocks.
Yeah,
they tell you what they want. It's not the truth.
Yeah,
it's not the fucking truth. It's like, and people are catching on to it, and people are going, how on the fuck? But the thing is, people won't do what they should do, which is everybody should just go, on the fuck out on the streets. It won't happen. It's just not going to happen, and it's sad that happens in the world.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
mean? We're fortunate enough. The generation we had basically before COVID, with the exception of like 9/11 in Iraq, very peaceful time. There was no real big crises.
There always was. You just didn't hear about it, like the slaughter of Muslims in fucking Tibet.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking.
But that's what I'm saying.
Worldwide.
But you don't hear about it. But it still goes on.
Yeah, but there was always multinational conflicts.
Yeah.
That we had, like, you're never gonna have a time where no one's fighting ever. but there was no multinational conflicts, and there was no real wars in cities that mattered.
Like,
so there was no real war.
There's always, but that's what I mean. Like, if there's a war in fucking Sierra Leone, I won't tell you fuck all about it because I don't give a fuck.
I also don't give a fuck.
No, but you know what I mean. It's just.
I wouldn't give a fuck about this if there was no prospect.
But
that
I
would
think
come
it's
here.
because I have kids now and I worry about shit like this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's because of like I always studied history and politics. You become so jaded with it.
Yeah.
You really, really do. You're like, you get used to it.
Andrea sent me, or somebody sent me a link saying about joining up the Ukrainian thing. And Andrea says, what are you reading her? And I says, it's about joining the Ukrainian army. And she went, listen. Listen, 4 fucking kids, dickhead. I don't give a fuck if you think it's going to get big numbers and you want to do it as part of the Mudblood. You're not going to fucking
I'm front lines of Ukraine. We're with Zelensky, man. You ever know mushrooms come? Like,
I'd go, like. If I didn't have kids, I think I would go.
See, for I'd be like, I'd never go, but see if all the other boys went, I would go.
Oh,
if everyone else went, I'd be like, fuck it, I'll put on.
We'll go for 4 days.
Stag doing
fill a fucking ladder full of things. No, you know what I was sitting thinking, but I was watching all these videos, right? Abandoned tank, abandoned military stuff, and in my head, all I'm going is, do you know how much money you'd get for that and fucking scrap? It must be the gypsy in me. There has to be a gypsy in me that I'm sitting going, do you know how much you get per ton for scrap, right?
You're trying to flog a tank down Tarflodge.
And a farmer stole one with a fucking tractor. Oh, mate. I was like, hero. Fucking hero. 2 Russians out having a pace and a boost. Next minute, the fucking thing's away. There's a wee farmer. Up your dick.
I love that the Klitschko brothers stayed.
I know, but how much of that's true?
Well, they're there.
I know they are there, but I mean, how much of it?
He was the mayor anyway. Like
I know, but the way they have all these photos, you stand in front of the fire and all. Like, how much of it's true? Show me him fucking.
What I love.
Show me him having a third egg out in the street with big rogie or something. Do you know what I mean?
What I love is the people being like, "Oh, Ukraine are fucked, or Russia are fucked now." The Klitschkos are there, and they're like, they are 2 men.
Yeah.
It's like going, if England invaded here again. If England invaded here, it's like going, oh, they have 8 million soldiers, they've nukes, they've guns. What have we got? Oh, Paddy Barnes and Carl Frampton are fucking.
Connor Burns at the front. But it's look, see, during the Second World War, because I know you're interested in that.
Yeah.
The Ukrainians actually were the fucking mate of the Russian army.
Yeah, they were just fucking.
They just non-stop.
It's what scares me about Russia is they were like, oh, there's a machine gun. Well, we're just gonna throw men at it until eventually we get there.
Yeah.
But they had so low, like munitions. For every squad of 5, there'd be 1 gun. So if the guy, the guy in front of you who had the gun died, just pick the gun up.
Like, they're fucking running out of diesel in their tractors or their tanks now. Like, you know, you think he would have fucking went, lads, right, how much do you need? Fuck it, give it 1 fill and see how far you get.
Yeah. That's literally what they would do.
That's what they've done, like.
Yeah.
It's fucking scary, yeah. There's fucking
fair play.
communism, like.
Ukraine have held them off, though.
But for how long? Until that mad cunt hits a wee button and fucking blows the pellets out of it?
That's the thing, though. But, the thing is, there's no logical reason to do that. But he's not being a logical person. Nope. He's a bit mad. Wee bit mental.
It's like a fucking...
Even China isn't backing him up, and they are good allies.
I think...
This is the most political podcast we've ever done.
Here, the maddest thing is when fucking Taliban send you a message going, listen, you're ripping the dick out of it.
Hey, bro, are you alright?
You need to knock it in the head. Like, can you 2 not sit down and have a chat? And you're going, what?
Yeah.
What? It's fucking, like, not even a year ago, you cunts were chopping people's heads off because they're fucking, like, men.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And they're like, bro.
Fuck's sake. Like, did you not watch it? Do you know what I mean? You were all fucking jumping about in a wee fairground. There's people claiming on fucking planes and trying to hold on to the outside of them to get out of your country because you're that much of a pack of dickheads. And you're sending Putin a message going, fuck's sake, knock it on the head.
The Taliban like a pack of dickheads. I love that.
Aren't they? Do you know, there's just too many dickheads in the world.
Aye.
There needs to be a thing. No, yes or no. Need to do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah or nay? Fucking.
I was gonna say we need another plague. We're just out of one. Do you know what I mean?
It didn't kill the dickheads.
Nah, we need a dickhead only plague. But it's got me looking at a world map, going like, they're on our side. They're not gonna be on our side. They're good. They have loads of weapons. They're good to have on your side. Israel don't like them, but they've a fair bit of fucking weaponry about them.
I love the fact that whenever the Ukraine flag started going up in people's things here, people were going, "What's a prod stance on this?"
I'm waiting for the pros to be like, up to Russia.
Who's putting the fucking mural up first? What's them cunts put up in the falls? Every day somebody from a cycle sat down, go down, look at the wall, and see what the fuck. They've put a fucking Ukrainian one up. Ah, fuck it. Don't like our Russians will have to fucking support them, but.
Waiting on Bryson's stance. I'm waiting to see where he goes. He'll have a mental take. I just know he will.
Ah, fuck. Jim Alistair.
Oh, he'll say something fucking boogaloo like.
The Queen's Jubilee, Platinum Jubilee is fucked because you've had a war.
Is that Jim Alistair or Jimmy Bryson?
I don't actually hear the two of them just like, what happened? Did they both watch fucking cartoons and get their fucking voice from it? Like,
Jim Alistair has a voice of like,
Wacky
he's just
Wabbit.
swallowed glass.
Wacky Wabbit.
And he's talking like, like, listening to him makes me thirsty.
What about Sammy Wilson?
What has he done now? I haven't seen this.
Did you not see it?
No.
So he was on, he says, and Russians' aggression towards Sinn Féin, I mean, Ukraine, Sinn Féin, fucking in your brain.
I ran free in that cunt's head, like.
Somebody should have got that quote and then had like a picture of James going, I know the fucking Russians are coming.
Is there elections happening here soon?
Mate,
I'm not voting this time.
Is there really? Is there elections?
I think so. But voting in here is like renewing the insurance on a car that breaks down every 2 weeks. There's no fucking point.
Jeffrey Donaldson tried to rejoin the fucking UUP.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
And then he's denying that he fucking done it. And then Doug Beatty came out and went, swear to fuck, bro. Swear to fuck, bro. I have a fucking messages I'll show you.
Well, not when you're ringing me at 2 in the morning, you wee bastard.
Show me them. No, I'll do it the week of the election.
But I actually, like, I always voted this might be the 1 year I don't see the point anymore.
So, Jeffrey Donaldson didn't think it was a bit strange to contact Doug Beatty, who had a whole thing about saying something about Edmund Prince's wife, and then goes to meet him and met him in an army barrack so that nobody knew about it. Now everybody knows about it.
Well, no one knew about it. No Fenians knew about it.
That's why I knew about it. Fucking I knew about it.
But you're an exempt. Do you know what I mean? Like, me and you can go anywhere we want because we're special. I'm a special prod. You're a special Fenian. They accept us, but by and large,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Must be the present blood, man. I don't know.
I don't know. It's I got into the wolf tones and was sweet, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you have Catholic blood too.
I do.
That's where it's mixed, you see.
We're the Mudblood boys.
The Mudblood. We got a number plate, mate. I forgot to bring it.
Is that real?
That's legit,
I thought someone had that and you fucking...
No, so I contacted a guy about new number plates from a car and he says, I've made you something. And I didn't even realise it. So this guy makes number plates down the thing. We'll get his thing, link and share it. We'll show the plate next week. But he made me a square number plate with Mudblood. And I didn't realise it because they're like a 4D plate.
Yeah.
But behind mud is green, white and orange. And behind blood is red, white and blue.
That's great.
It's fucking class.
So you can either drive that everywhere or nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Bought that. He was like, you need to put that in the car. And I was like, nah. Nah.
That's two up your own hole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like Geddes driving out with GED like
Bonter.
1.5. Yeah, Bonter.
Kieran Bartlett with Bonter.
He would do it.
He would.
If you give him a wee free pack of biscuits, he'd do it.
Mate.
Mate. My favourite watching his podcast is him getting angrier that biscuits are shit now.
I've noticed now that the amount of people come up to me and it was always Shane and Colin.
Yeah.
And then Shane, Colin, Willie.
Yeah.
And then now it's Shane, Colin, Willie.
Kieran.
Yeah. And it's getting this days now. It's only started happening in the past couple of weeks. So people will come up and go, what do you call the R big guy?
Aye.
What do you call the R big guy? He's funny as fuck too.
Yeah.
But now they actually know his name.
Yeah.
So it just shows you how the popularity raises up.
It's so weird because I remember when we started comedy, Geddes and Shane were the only ones who anyone knew. And now we've all been to everyone knows like most of us.
Yeah.
It's so...
But it's class because it's a scene. It's not...
Yeah.
They're mentioning everybody to you.
Yeah.
Which is what I love. It's like it's a scene created, so it means that there's room for everybody.
Yeah.
You don't have to just have one.
And we are all... I know everyone's like straight white men. We're all different. Me and you would probably be the most close to each other, and even then...
We're different.
We're different, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and Shane's styles, you and Colin, completely different.
Yeah.
Kieran and fucking McCann.
I don't even think I'm still sort of finding what my style is. It's sort of... I'm like all over the place. Like,
see, I think you're best when you're just a pissed off da or like a pissed off working class guy. That's where
we'll
really...
soon find out if that's true.
But that's where you're the...
I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. The way you were talking, I don't think that's going to happen. I think the decision's been made and you're not saying it.
Oh no, I would tell you. But I'll talk more after the podcast. But that's where your stand up really comes out for me is brilliant is when you are just a pissed off dad, because other pissed off dads are in the crowd being like, oh fuck, that kids are annoying wee bastards.
Well, the whole shows that I'm doing, another show coming out in the first crowd work.
Yeah.
Because, like, that last
That's what
show,
you had to do after the last one.
the last one was nuts. And I fucking loved it, don't get me wrong, but it was a squealing match with the audience.
Yeah.
But that's what they seem to like. I mean,
Yeah.
the fucking people are sending me messages, I fucking love that, I love that. Some people may like it, but so I think if I have a good mix of that, if I have a show doing that, and then have a show where you're doing stand-up,
Yeah.
and then you're catering for everybody, but
It's even, I always forget, like, because even being at your show, I was like, I'll stand at the back, and I had to leave because people were just turning around and talking to me, and I was like, I can't stand here anymore. You know, I'm trying to watch the show.
But no,
Andrew Ryan did fucking brilliant.
yeah, but sure, he's a good actor.
Oh yeah,
that's why I had him on.
Yeah, he's
Do
done
you know
all
what
over
I mean?
the UK.
Yeah,
like.
he's a
But that's
fucking-
what Belfast is like. If they have never seen you, they will assume you're shite, and they're amazed that you're decent.
Yeah. No, we got a good response. But sure, that's all you're just trying to do is give everybody a leg up, aren't you?
100%. The more people that are good, the more money we all make. Is how I see it.
Fucking the scene here is fucking frightening. So we have that. I'm gonna have the 19th of March in Glasgow.
Yeah.
We're fucking coming to fucking Glasgow.
We're
yes,
coming down the road.
We'll be fucking down in Glasgow on the 19th.
I love how you started that and halfway through.
Peace out, you fucking cunt. Yeah.
Or and more, the Mudblood podcast is part of the Glasgow Comedy Festival, 19th of March.
You looking forward to it?
I can't wait. I love Glasgow. Is, other than Belfast, my favourite city. And it's just because it is Belfast. It's Belfast with more Gregs.
Belfast only deep fried.
Yeah.
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 It's just deep fried everything. First place I ever seen a deep fried pizza, I was like, what the fuck is that?
I had. You get it out of curiosity, though. You're like, there's no way this is good for me, but I need to know.
Deep fried fucking bottles of Buckfast. They'll deep fry any fucking.
A deep fried Mars bar, though, I have to
no, it's
split
nice.
it. I do have to, because I can't eat a
nice.
whole one. Fucking unreal.
Unreal.
So nice.
No, I didn't really go for the fucking deep fried pizza. Like,
It's weird.
The sheep stomach, the haggis.
I've never had it.
It's nice.
Yeah.
In the chippy, it's nice, like a deep fried, but
What's it taste like?
it's just like a fucking sausage.
Really?
Honestly, like, but it's nice. I had it, and the chippy was nice. But they don't have soda bread. They have tatty bread.
Yeah.
So it's just
I
potato
love-
bread
I
and
love-
square sausage.
Potato bread's I don't like soda bread. Potato bread.
Square sausage makes a lot of sense, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody puts a sausage in a piece. Now, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't like cutting my bread. I like bread. You keep it and then you twirl it around the sausage and make like a wee sausage burrito. Do you know what I mean?
That's
So
the
brown
most
sausage.
fucked up way of eating a sandwich I've ever heard.
I hate my bread cut.
Yeah.
There's nothing more awkward than a fucking piece of bread that's square,
try
cut
it,
in
yeah.
half, and then put a load of chips in it and then fold like that. Because the butter fucking comes out everywhere. Whereas if you wrap it, if
Yeah.
you put your stuff in and then wrap the sandwich
Yeah.
in a piece of bread, fucking great. Brown sauce and a fucking sausage in there, get it in you.
Yeah.
But a square sausage makes sense because you can put a square sausage in, a bit of bread cut in half. It's fucking sits perfect. Doesn't roll about. And no way sometimes you eat a fucking sausage sandwich and the sausage pushes out. Don't do that with a square.
It's fair enough.
So it's very fucking.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
It's a good shit. Like
That's
square
it.
sausage.
Do they do veg roll, or is that a Belfast thing?
I think they do a version of it.
Yeah.
Don't know about the puddings or anything.
I did tell you about this, the wee Muslim boy in my work.
Muslim
Sitting-
boy?
Sitting eating the
I
fucking
know when you
veg
say
roll.
boy, you go bye.
Bye. It's hanging around the fucking country, boys. So
I'm an
much is
island
said.
boy.
Bye. Did you see the Northern Ireland one they made?
No.
I'm a Northern Ireland boy.
Was it the Emmons doing?
Yeah, it was them. But they're fucked it up. They're like drinking Guinness with Conor McGregor. I'm a Northern Ireland boy. It's like, that's not Northern
Nah,
Ireland,
you
you
fucked it
fucking
up.
stupid cunts.
They are too stupid.
Oh, their time is over too.
They look like. No, if you would
Imagine
go
your
to.
daughter brought them home.
No, but no, to look like. No, if you went to somewhere like random, like fucking Limavady or Coleraine or something,
Yeah.
there'd be cunts like that. Do you know what I mean? With dreadlocks and they're ginger
Yeah.
and
If you go
tattoos
to-
in their face.
If you go to Fresh Garbage on a Saturday,
and they're like, what
They're
the fuck
there.
is this?
Yeah.
And they're like, fucking just found out about Slim Shady and all that there. I love it. And you're like, that was fucking like the early 2000s. You can't. What the fuck is it? Is there a delay in internet up here? Do you know what I mean?
they just watched the Super Bowl and they're like,
Ah.
up there's fucking powerful.
Tell you
that
what, just finished watching the fucking 1982 SummerSlam here.
That's upsetting. I know exactly what was on the 92 SummerSlam. I'm a fucking nerd. I was immediately like,
see Ric
Undertaker
Flair
versus
there?
Abel.
Woo!
What's he done now?
No, I sent you the thing of him. He's
Yes.
like 70 and he's still woo!
But he's still out, just
you know
like
he's out bucking
trying
or
to.
whatever.
Oh yeah,
You know he's
the,
out bucking.
the
on
dude's like had a heart attack, and he's still like
we nursing
drinking
homes in
vodka and
Florida.
popping
we
vegan.
nursing homes in Florida, and he's just going through it. He's just going through it like a fucking COVID.
See, WWE don't want anything to do with him now. After there was a documentary called Dark Side of the Ring about this plane ride he was on, and he like
That's right.
he got his dick out and tried to make like a stewardess touch it and all, and now WWE don't want anything to do with him. He's like, I don't know why. I want one more match in the ring, and
No,
they're
he
just
doesn't. Does he still want to?
his actual words. I would rather die in the ring than in bed, and it's like
That's like that film, isn't it?
the wrestler. It's literally that. But they're also he's trying to get a match. He's like, I want to die in the ring, and they're like, we don't really want to put that on TV of you just fucking dying.
An old boy, 70, Dan, choked out by the fucking Undertaker.
Do you know what I mean? And you don't want to watch it because you're like, this cunt's got die.
That film, The Wrestler, was actually quite good.
It's
liked
fucking
it.
brilliant. That's
I
actually
liked it.
spot on.
Oh, 100%. Like, Mickey Rourke is fucking brilliant. Then.
Yeah, it's fucking. Oh, it's so I might
Brilliant.
go watch it when I get home. It's a great movie.
Brilliant.
What time is our gig tonight? I never asked.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's probably an off podcast question, but I can't remember what time it was.
I don't know.
What have you got? You got many coming up this week?
I have that, and then I have Lambeg on Friday night. Lambeg. I have a video called Lambegging.
I've seen it's cookies in it, isn't they?
Cookies in it and thing. It was like really big at the start. It was about losing weight doing the orange marching. Lambegging. So we're doing Lambeg laughs on Friday night in Lambeg.
Very good.
I think there's 10 tickets left or something.
I
Maybe
know.
none now. I don't know. Go
I
on
know.
and check. Wonderland Promotions.
Was that the 500?
Wonderland Promotions.
500 seater, isn't it?
That's not 500.
300 seater? Someone told me it was 500.
Fuck.
Someone told me it was
Lambeg?
500. Yeah, someone told me that.
Oh, fuck, I think it's a wee room of fucking 100 people. See if it is, I'd fucking be chasing your man up the road for more money. I think he told me it was 80
It's like when we did our
there's only
joint.
10 people in there.
There's 25 people in there.
25
half more
people,
down.
and here we had to give the tickets away for free, and you walked in, fucking Ardoins, just in one wee room. You're like, what?
That
the
was one
fuck?
gig. Even though we did well, I didn't think I was getting out alive. We were fucking mobbed.
It was
after
crazy.
that. Even Andrew Ryan, I don't think he'd seen us in front of our crowd and how people take it. He was like, they're fucking mental. And I'm like, just...
Oh, when he seen Freddie there,
Yeah. 'Cause
man.
he was like, I was even sitting beside him. And he's like, fuck, you're not even on. They won't leave you alone.
Yeah.
There's a girl after was like, Steve, for this photo, can I hold your dick? And I was like,
Can I just
No.
say, you didn't do me any favours saying that in front of my wife.
I
because
apologise for
we
that.
had literally been... She had came from work to meet me.
I didn't know she was
and
there
I was
when I
standing
said
at
it.
the side, and like these two girls were going, we were watching you on stage, like even though you're fucking heavy, we'd still buck a fuck out of you. And I went, oh man, I was like,
Oh, man.
I have to stop getting photos here. Like that was nasty. It was nasty.
Yeah.
And they were just not being fucking nice. And but yet didn't want to let me go. Didn't want nobody else to get photos. And I was going, why are you being so fucking nasty to me? Why'd you come to the fucking
Were they being
show?
cheeky to you?
Like,
Like,
really
you're a
cheeky
fat
cunts.
bastard, yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it
See,
was
I
just-
do that. I do like the Tyson Fury. Terminated. Goodbye.
Well,
like, I walk away.
I was just, and then your woman, you made me drop my phone and all. I was going, what the fuck? So I get in, and Andrew's like, what the fuck you doing? And I was like, and walk in, and then you go, here's some girl want to hold my dick, or she gets
I didn't see Andrea until
And I was
like,
like-
I came in. She was to the left of me, and I
For
came in.
fuck's
Patty
sake.
was in front of me. I
the
told
one gig she goes to, and that was like the maddest gig.
it was mental. Like.
Mental.
But like, also she was like,
So we'll have a show on the 1st of April, and there's fucking 10 tickets left for it.
serious?
Oh yes,
Fuck me.
we're fucking flying.
That'd be
Crowd
good.
work. That one's going to be mental because it's just going to be crowd work. It's
Yeah.
just going to be, so it'll be that's unprepared for it.
I'm warming up for that one, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, you said that.
Oh, that's
I don't know. I don't know. I was double checking.
I didn't know if you came back.
I'll be doing new stuff. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. It's all new stuff.
all new stuff. I like to hear. We'll
'Cause
do
I-
crowd work. Give
I'll
it a
do,
go.
I'll do crowd work too, but
Because you're good at crowd work.
I fucking love a bit of crowd. See, doing Ben Madigan's on Friday. I fucking love it. What have you got?
So he's having 4-day benders or bollocks. I hope it didn't make a cunt of myself.
For those who can't see it, instead of Scarface, it's Putin covered in cocaine. Like,
I went to see Cherry on Top last night, their last show.
who's cherry on top?
Matt,
Drag artist?
Matt Cavan.
Right,
Fuck me,
right.
mate.
Is
It
that the
was
correct term? Drag artist?
drag artist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
So,
we get cancelled.
yeah. Fuck me.
Imagine that. That's
The
what gets us. Out of all
I
the
know.
shit we have
And
said.
I was just about to say something, and I was going, the man is fucking really talented. Like,
Yeah, I love drag shows.
mate, and I mean this with the bottom of my heart. It was a mixture of fucking proper singing,
Yeah.
right? Banter with the crowd, stand-up comedy, and then imitations. I mean, the man's fucking really. If you haven't seen him, and I know he stopped in AM/PM, go and fucking see Cherry on Top and Matt Cabin do it because he's fucking brilliant.
I'd love to go see it. Would you ever do? I know your dad would murder you. Would you ever do drag?
I did do it once.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. In
Where'd
the
you-
Strand in East Belfast.
What the fuck? How'd
Yeah.
this come about?
So what happened was a guy sent me a message. Hey, I think May McFadrish was sick, and they asked like 6 or 7 different people to do wee tiny pantos around the place, and and my character was called Fanny McGee.
Did you name it yourself?
Yes. Wee Fanny McGee, and she was just May McFadrish sick. But I went on stage and done it, and my wee girl, our Evie, was only a fucking Bobby, like our Podrick was a kid too, but our Evie was handed to me on stage at the end of the show, and I'm holding her, and she's just looking, going, this Earl looks like my dad. She was fucking terrified, but when I came off stage, I took everything off apart from the lipstick, forgot about it, and I got outside, my dad was in the foyer, and I just seen his face, he was just red and just staring, and I was like, what's the matter, and he's like, you fucking still got lipstick on. And I was like, right, okay, get it off the fuck. Give him a fucking baby wipe now to get that off. Don't be going out there.
Why'd your dad go to that show?
Fuck
If there's
me.
one show your dad's not gonna enjoy.
No, fuck me. My mum was telling me they were sitting watching Ant and Dec last Saturday night, and they dressed up as singing. My dad was like, turn them off the fuck. And my dad loves Ant and Dec. Turn them off. Why the fuck do they have to do this? Why?
That's for our Patreon. Could we just like strap your dad and stick on RuPaul's Drag Race?
See his reaction.
Yeah, just wind them up the whole time.
Wouldn't it be a gag if we caught my dad dressed up as a woman one day? He's like your man.
He comes in, but he's still got the lipstick on. That's
like,
what
what do you mean? I was eating raspberries. Right.
What are we on there, Paddy?
30, 35. 32. So
Want to wrap this one up because we'll do the Patreon. Sorry, this
So
one's
got-
late and so short. We were very, very busy
but
this week.
we were busy as fuck.
But we're going to do a Q&A episode. Head on over to
He
the
was
Patreon
busy
to watch
doing
that.
other podcasts, by the way. You wee slut.
Not on days we were meant to be doing them, though.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't.
And
And you do those podcasts too, you wee dick.
when
You're never on Shane or Kieran's podcast.
never wanted to fact this one.
Yeah. Hang on, I never cancelled this one to do other ones. We weren't doing ones. And that's why I said I could do them. Before
I rest
before
my case.
see
I
before
rest
I
my
get
case.
the angry fucking messages on the YouTube. Get rid of Willie, he's killing the show.
He's fucking. I'm starting to think he's wanting to move out with somebody else. I'm older, you see, and he's just like, I want to get away from him.
I'm so young, I need to spread myself about.
I heard you done that, really.
Oh,
But yeah, no, thank you everybody that came out to shows. We'll have that there, Mudblood, on the 19th of March. We'll stick a link up with it, and
your crowd work show.
Crowdwork shows on the 1st of April. We've got Lambig Laughs on the fucking 4th here,
Yeah.
which is Friday. Was there anything else? Yeah, I'm going to be in Portland
Portland,
in the Duck and the fucking Hedgehog or
the
something.
duck and the fucking.
I don't know what the
The
fuck
duck
is
and
it.
him fucking.
Whatever hotel bar called the Duck and whatever it finishes in. I'm in there on the 8th of April.
Yeah. I'm in Lavery's Comedy Club Wednesday and Thursdays.
I'm in Lavery's on the 16th, 17th, and the 18th.
You're in the St. Patrick's.
St. Patrick's Week, not even a day anymore. They're fucking. It's got that popular. It's on 3 days in a row.
Lavery's fucking powerful at the minute. You'll have a you'll fucking smash that. I'm gonna get down to watch it.
Vladimir Putin. I'm gonna Vladimir Putin at Balix.
You will get.
I'm gonna invade your fucking country.
It's you and Bartlett are on. I know for a fact.
Is that right?
You and Kieran.
Scurry biscuits.
I'll fucking hate that. I'm gonna be sitting just fucking thinking.
So all the best.
See you later.
All the best. See you later.
But have I